Hey folks, if you've been looking at my Instagram, you'll have seen that I put up a little video of a new little model release book I've got. It's a spiral bound book. This is what the Instagram video was. So my new spiral bound model release book for the model release forms has arrived. That's Sam on the front cover, and Adele on the back, and spiral bound, so it just literally releases spiral bound so that you can do this with it. Handy! I got that from lulu.com and it's pretty straightforward. So if you go to Lulu, and this is what you see, I'm logged in here. Right now there's a deal, Lulu 20. So if you do make the book today, you'll get 20% off it, which is, I did it so that I got the 20% off as well, so I got it cheaper. And here's what the actual project looks like. I haven't got it as a main file. It's not available for release because it's got all my names and stuff in it, so it won't apply directly to somebody just buying it. So as you can see, it's a tenner, excluding taxes. And so there's like with the 20% discount on the postage, it was probably, I think, about 12 quid to get. So it was, if I was to get that printed at a local printer, it would cost even more. What I did was I opened up an InDesign document. You can do this in Word as well. This is the model release I already had, so I've literally just copied and pasted. I might have actually copied and pasted from a Word document that I have of it, and then I resized it down, and then by right clicking on it you can choose, or even just if you click on a frame, you have to be clicked on the frame. Where's the arrow gone first of all? So if you're on a frame, you can fit content to the frame, or you can fit frame to content, depending on which one you need in terms of the size. So I made them fit inside the page, and what I did then was on the first page, which is because I was only have one page in initially, what I did was I created a text box, and then inside the text box you're able to so let's see if I can find that here. Insert special character, markers, current page number. Now I actually already have it in there, so that's why it's not letting me change that inside the text, but that's where you get it. And what I did then is for page 2, so this is on one side, and then when I duplicated to create a spread, I moved it over to the other side. And what I did was I left aligned them on the left page, and I right aligned it on the right page, so that way it looks even. Once the spreads were done, I did an initial copy of a few pages, like say four pages, 2 spreads. So I duplicated that for 8, then I duplicated them for 16, 32, so on and so forth. And then I just duplicated at the end and then whittled it down back to 200 pages. It gets a little bit thick over 200 pages. Then what you do is you literally just print this file to a PDF and upload it to Lulu itself. And if you go back, you can see the type of project that I picked was an A5, which is 5.83 by 8.26 coil binding, paper white, and I just had it as a black and white book, even though you can see that this has got orange and stuff like that in it. The print on the pages, on the black and white pages, is much cheaper, and it doesn't need to be colour for this particular application. The model release itself is a kind of a mix of a couple of different things, and includes model information and also parent and guardian stuff if it's for somebody who's 18, under 18, with consideration and witness. So if you're paying them, that's listed there, and if there's a witness there to say that they weren't coerced into signing it, that's there as well. Obviously you have to create a separate cover file. So the separate cover file, I literally just knocked it out using Spark, Adobe Spark. So guys, this is my Spark page where I have my Spark projects. You can see this is all stuff that I've created for mostly for featured images on posts or for videos that I'm putting out or tutorials I'm doing. But here I did one for the model release book, and I just basically put in the image and added the text in Spark. That was it. I'm not a designer, it makes me look a little bit better. So how do we actually create the book itself? It's pretty straightforward. Now I'm not going to take you through all the steps because it's that straightforward, but you click on create, come down to create your own book, print book, and you can choose a size here, so I'm choosing A5. So come down here and I want it to be coil bound, so coil bound, and you can download a template here, so like it'll give you the sizes and everything like that if you go from the template. You click make this book, then you give it a name. I only want to sell only or make only available to me in my case. Save and continue, and then you come here and you choose file. So the file that you created in InDesign or Word or whatever, you upload it there, and then it'll take you through the steps, and you'll upload the cover file separately, and then you basically order the book once you've created it. That's it. It'll let you download a PDF as a proof that you can look at yourself, but that's it. you know, and then you just order it, pay for it, and it arrives. It came by courier, which is nice. That is the book, and I'm showing it to you now like this because it gives you an idea of the size. Here's an iPad mini in comparison. Perfect for in the bag and for traveling. That's the idea, you can have it with you. Yes, I know there are digital forms of them, but I find that it's just handy having something people can write on. And because it's got the spiral bound and it folds over, it's very easy to write on. Now it is a small space to write in, but that's fine. So that's it. So if you like what you see, subscribe, please. Thank you. Consider it.